everyone, welcome to Just for Tweens Lego Club. My name is Miss Liz and today we're going to be creating our very own workable candy dispenser. So I'm going to just point my camera down for a moment to show you how our candy dispenser works. So once we take the time to build our dispenser, like I said, it actually is workable. You can stick some candy in the top here by just removing these top pieces. Once you pull the lever, lift it up, and then you'll see we have our candy at the bottom that falls out just like that. So before we get started, there are just a few things to go over. So if you registered for this program, you should have received a Lego kit. Inside your Lego kit, you will have all the pieces you need for this project. If you did not register for this program, that is more than okay. You are, of course, still more than welcome to join in on the fun. You will just have to follow along at home with any Lego pieces you might have at home. So before we get started, let's take a moment to quickly go over our Lego pieces. Okay, so one of the first things you will see inside your Lego kits is your Lego kit content sheet. I like to include this way you have a way of keeping track of all your pieces and making sure you have everything you need. You also will see you have a box of M&M candies. Obviously, these are to put inside your candy dispenser. I do not need these candies back, and I actually don't need anything inside your Lego kits back. So once you're done completing your Lego candy dispensers, they are for you to keep. You don't need to return anything back to the library. In addition to those items, you will see you also have a mini base plate. This is obviously for the foundation of our candy dispenser. You also will have a clear window, a slanted roof piece, which we will be using for the bottom. This is what the candy will slide out of. And you also will have a flat, thin, long tile piece. And don't forget, you also have your bag of pull lever pieces. I suggest keeping these separate just because there are a lot of pieces involved in this project, and this will kind of help keep yourself organized. Okay, so here you can see we have the rest of our pieces required for our Lego candy dispenser. As I mentioned, this project does have a lot of pieces, so just bear with me for a moment. So you'll see here you have 5 1x6 plates. You also have 4 2x2 bricks, 6 1x2 plates. You should have 15 of these 1x4 bricks. You also should have 6 of these 1x2 bricks, and lastly, you should also have 8 1x1 pegs. So now that we have all of our pieces gone over, I'm just kind of going to clear off my mat here and we can get building. So the first thing we're going to want to do is obviously start with our mini base plate, which, as I mentioned, we're going to use for our foundation. So I'm going to flip it over, and we're going to stick those 4 2x2 bricks on each corner of that mini base plate. So we're basically just kind of creating like a little mini table. Oops, so go ahead, stick those bricks on that mini base plate on all of those corners, and you'll have something like this that stands up on its own. Next, we're going to take our slanted roof piece and we are going to stick it in between 2 of those bricks. So I'm just going to place mine right in this opening here. So you'll see we have our 2 bricks in front here, and then I just placed this slanted piece in between, and this is going to be the front of our candy dispenser. Next, we're going to work on building the sides, or rather the walls of our candy dispenser. I'm going to start with these 1x4 bricks. So first, go ahead and stick one in the center of the back of the foundation. So remember, this part with the slanted roof piece is our front. So on the back, we're going to stick one in the center, and then we can build around that. So we're going to continue with our 1x4 bricks and stick one on either side of that back piece. And then on this back piece, we're going to add 2 more 1x4 bricks. So then on the back here, you will have 3 of these 1x4 bricks. And then on the side, let's go ahead and add 1 more. So then on our sides here, we will have 2 levels of 1x4 bricks. And let's see, then let's go ahead and work on these outer corners here. Let's use our 1x1 pegs and add 1 on each corner of those side pieces. So then you'll have something that looks like this. This is our back, so you'll see we have 3 levels of these 1x4 bricks. And then on the corners, I have added those 1x1 pegs. And now I think we're going to take a moment to work on the front here. So next we're going to take these 1x2 bricks, you'll need 2 of them, and you're going to stick 1 on either side of those front sides, in front of those 1x4 bricks you just laid down. And let's go ahead and do 2 levels of those 1x2 bricks. Okay, so you'll see here, this is the side. I have my 2 levels of 1x4 bricks, and then I have 2 levels of these 1x2 bricks. Next, we're going to take some more of those 1x1 pegs, and we're going to stick them in the front, right on the sides of those 1x2 bricks. So then here's my front. I just placed these 1x2 pegs right in front here. And let's do 2 levels of those. So stack them up again. So now I have my 2 levels of 1x1 pegs in front there. Okay, and now let's take a moment to work on building the inside here before we continue with the outside. And this is the part that might get a little tricky. So go ahead, you're going to need 6 of these 1x2 plates, and we're going to stick 1 1x2 plate on each of these notches here. So I'm just going to start in the back, stick mine on the notch there, but when you place it, you want to make sure that the plate is pointing inwards. And like I said, you'll want to stick 6 of them. You'll need 6 of them, and you will stick 1 plate on each of those 6 notches. And just make sure they are all pointing inwards. We don't want any of them sticking outwards. So then you'll have something like this with all of these 1x2 plates facing inwards. Okay, and now you'll see we have this space right here, this row that is empty. We're going to take that flat, smooth, long, thin tile and place it in that empty row. And this is kind of going to serve as the surface of that pull lever to slide through. That way you can let candy out of your dispenser. So then you'll have something like this. You'll have these 6 1x2 plates. And then in front of that, which will be right in the front of your candy dispenser, is that smooth flat tile. All right, next let's take 2 more of those 1x2 bricks and stick them right in front. So then you kind of have this wall built up in front of that flat, smooth piece. Just stick those 1x2 bricks in front. And next we can continue on the outside. So let's take some more of our 1x4 bricks and stick them in the walls there on the side. And then just continue building up on the sides. And let's start with 3 bricks on each side, and then we can continue to build up if we want to make something larger. So then you'll see after I placed my 1x2 bricks here, you'll see these smaller pieces right here, and then we're going to continue to build up with those 1x4 bricks. This is the back, and then this is the front and the inside. All right. So now let's continue on the back here. Let's go ahead and take the remaining 1x4 pieces, stick them on the back here. So then we have the continued back wall, and then we have these empty spaces here. So let's go ahead and use these 1x1 pegs and stick them in the corners there. All right, so now we have something that looks like this. We are almost done actually. So this is the front here, our sides, and the back. So I think we're gonna pause with this part and work on the lever because we don't want to put the top on yet because we'll want to make the lever and then put our candy inside, obviously before we put the top part on our candy dispenser. So let's put this aside for now and work on our pull lever. So now is the time you will need that baggie of pull lever pieces. Go ahead, open that up. And let's get started on that pull lever, and this portion is much easier than the candy dispenser. So first we're going to start with this flat brick here, this 2x4 brick. This is going to be the base basically. And then we're going to take one of these 1x2 bricks, just stick it on the end here. So you have something like this, the flat brick with the 1x2 brick on top. Then we are going to take this flat smooth tile, place it on top of the notches here. So you'll have something like this, the notched brick down here with the flat one on top, then our 1x2 brick on top as well. Then we're going to take these 1x2 plates and connect them to the tile. So then we have something like this. Then we're going to take that longer smooth tile and we're going to stick it on those notches. And that's pretty much it. This is the part you're going to pull on, this part, this horizontal part. Or I'm sorry, this is the part you're going to pull on, the horizontal part here. And then this will be the mechanism inside the candy dispenser. All right, so let's go ahead and stick it inside since we're all done. So take your lever, and it's going to basically look like a T, a capital T. Stick that inside, and then you'll want that 1x2 brick to be sticking out a little bit. And then, like I said, this is what you're going to use to slide in and out. So once you have your candy on top, you'll slide this, and then the candy will fall through that opening and then spill out the front here. All right, so we are almost done. So next, let's go ahead and take that mini clear window and stick it right in front here. Stick it on those front 1x2 bricks, just like that. So we're still able to slide this underneath the window. And now we are going to, actually, before we put those bricks on, we'll need to put our candy in. So open up your M&Ms. I already have some set aside for my project here. Obviously, your candy dispenser isn't going to be able to hold a whole lot of M&Ms because it is not very big, but enough, you know, a handful of M&Ms should fit inside. So you'll want to make sure that your lever is pushed in and then pour your candy on top, but make sure that lever is pushed in. Now we are going to do the top. We're just going to take those 1x6 plates, and basically we're just creating a roof or a lid for our candy dispenser. And obviously when you're refilling your candy dispenser, all you have to do is take these top pieces off and then just pour more candy inside. I'm going to stick one in front here, and then I'm going to stick the last one in back, and there is our completed Lego workable candy dispenser. So once you have that all done and built, go ahead, test it out, pull the lever. You can hear some of the candy falling out. You might have to tilt it a little bit, and then there you have it, your M&Ms all ready to snack on. All right, thank you so much for watching. That is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoy your candy dispensers. Please feel free to take some pictures and post them on our Facebook page. Thank you so much again for watching, and I hope to see you all very soon. Bye-bye.